are they trying to piss us off? Killing Osha, of course. It's like, they brought back a character just to kill her. I can just imagine the conversation now. It's like, oh, hey, we'd like to invite you back to play Tonks or not Tonks, to play Osha for season 6. And she's like, yes. They're like, oh, but we're only going to do one session with you because we're killing you off. So, this is the reason why the book series is a Song of Ice and Fire. John was resurrected in the snow. And he's pretty much has the ice part covered. Then Bran also is going to be part of the ice. And Daenerys has walked out of the flames again. She wasn't exactly resurrected from the flames, but she has risen from the flames. She's like a freaking phoenix. But so those two are going to meet up. Daenerys is going to be the head of fire of the three-headed dragon. Jon is going to be the head of ice, and Tyrion's going to be the head of small people. He's probably getting the small one. So, I mean, so yeah, there's not too much to say about that episode. Except for now, frickin' Greywind, or not Greywind, but Shaggy Dog is dead, and now Osha's dead, and Rickon is held captive by Roose. At least I hope he's still held captive. Freaking. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I watched, and I'm recording this late. I suck. Yes, Peter Baelish is really playing the Lords of the Vale like a fiddle. Because he is pretty much the Lord, because he married Robin's mother and then killed her. So he pretty much took rule of the Eyrie. And now he's pretty much guiding Robin towards his ends. Now in the book, he was going to marry Robin off to Sansa. Well, not exactly, because Robin is frail. They don't really put much emphasis in it. I haven't really seen him having any seizures, but they didn't expect him to live long at all, so they were planning on marrying. So they were planning on marrying Sansa off to, I don't even remember his name, but it was like the guy that's next in line to rule the Eyrie. So their plan was like combining the Eyrie and the North and using that to rally all the people together to fight the Lannisters. I wish they'd still do that in the show, because that would give Peter Baelish a little bit more of a footing than what he's been doing with Sansa. In the show, he kind of screwed that pooch. In all the senses that you can think of. So, there isn't much to talk about this episode. There is one thing though. I want to see what they're going to do in the book. Because they mentioned in the book that Daenerys burned herself on the dragon. So she was afraid that she was losing her immunity to fire. There's no real reason for it. The only way I can think of is that she's possibly pregnant. But in the book, the witch said that when the mountains bow to the winds, and I can't remember, the sun sets in the east, I think it was, then she'll have another child. So, and she said that for Drogo, and her. Anyway, my point is, she told Daenerys that she's no longer going to have any children. That probably was a lie, because she was salty about Drogo's Khalasar, pillaging and raping the village. So, yeah. So my point is, there was no real reason for Daenerys to lose her immunity to fire. So, I'm kind of glad they're going in that direction in the show. But in the book, I wonder how he's going to do it. So, this is going to be a short episode, I'm sorry. Actually, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow because this is so late. And I apologize. I'll be better about it next week. So, stay tuned for that. And until then, stay wide and nerdy.